Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. This is my third episode of Gauntlet. I am going to go to Grave of the Torturer. Do I want to change my equipment? That is the question. I'm gonna... do I want to do that one? Yeah, sure, let's do that one. I haven't really been using my other bomb very much. So we'll do this one.
This challenge won't be as easy as the first.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'd like to see you get out of this one.
Oh, I'll probably die a few times, but you know. I'm gonna die a few times at least. Oh my god, I put myself in a corner. There you go. Don't shoot the chicken. Don't shoot the chicken. Don't do it. Get that crown. Nikes. Get that crown. Yeah, son. I'm assuming there's a lot of chicken here because I'm gonna need it. Yep, that's what I figured. I figured I would need it. I just assumed I would need it. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Oh, there's two. Great. Fantastic. Oh, I love it. Okay. I can do this. This is easy. There's no issue here. I don't... Ghosts. What are ghosts? They're not nothing. I don't... Oh, shit. Motherfucker. Yes, indeed. Dropper of Crowns, that's my title. That's funny. Ah, come on. I'm getting some chicken real quick, thank you. Also, screw you. And all your little ghosts, too. God damn you. Fucking ghosts. Ghosts. You ain't got nothing on me. I'll kill you. Ghosts, fuck off. Speaking of ghosts, Fatal Frame. I think that's what I was talking about last time. Cuz? Shut up. God, there's so much gold. I dig it. Anyways, Fatal Frame is, a really awesome game. I kind of have a funny story to tell about it. Where do I start, though? So... I think the first time I played it, I was 16 or 17, and I never really heard about it before then, and back when I was a teenager, I really wasn't into horror games. Those are my masteries unlocked. Die while frozen. That's funny. I really wasn't into horror way back when, and now I actually am. I'm pretty into horror games and horror movies.
The final hurdle before the path to the first shard lies.
Oh, cool. Wow, I haven't even gotten the first shard yet. I didn't really think about that. Anyways, so I played it when I was a teenager, and I remember way back then it was, like, terrifying. It was super scary. So, my friends and I picked up the game, and I brought over my PlayStation to one of their houses, and we started playing it. And the thing about that game, if you've never played it, is that when a ghost is near, the controller vibrates like a heart rate, or like a heartbeat. And the closer you are to ghosts, the faster the heartbeat gets. So it's really scary when... let's use them. So when a ghost is really close to you, but let's say that you can't see them, you just feel the vibration. It's really, really scary. Whoops. Yeah, there you go. Because the thing is, some of them you can't see without the camera. Okay, so your weapon is called the camera obscura. It takes pictures of ghosts. It's essentially steals their soul. So, you know, Oh shit, I need that crown. Let me get that crown. Yeah. Oh God, please let me keep this crown. I like this crown. I like getting the crowns. Die, 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 die. What was I talking about? I know I was talking about Fatal Frame and heartbeats and... Oh, okay, so my friend was playing the game, and it's with my system and my controller, so I was like... At the time, I was like, please, God, no. Because what happened was after we ran into the first ghost in Fatal Frame 2, because that's the game that we played. That's the very first one that I ever played. I actually still haven't played the first one. But in Fatal Frame 2, the first time that you encounter a ghost is right after you pick up the camera obscura, and there's a ghost on the other side of the door, and they the character that you play as, Miyu, she opens the door just a smidge, just a crack, and there's a ghost there, and then you have to fight it and everything. But what happened was my friend threw my controller across the room at the first sight and vibration of the ghost, and I was like, oh my God, please don't do that. I need that controller. It's very important to me. And as we continued to play the game, I don't have any keys. Whatever. As we continued to play the game, and I think they made me play it so after that, because they were like, we can't do this. Well, one of my friends made the excuse that she was too far away and she didn't have her glasses, so she was like, I was like, that's an easy fix, you just move closer. But she didn't want to. She just didn't want to play. That's understandable. It was a scary game. But we ended up getting hungry a little bit later that night, and so we made ourselves a snack, and we started to hear these noises in her garage, and we also started to smell something kind of funny, and so we went and checked it out, and her stepdad scared the crap out of us because... Oh no, it wasn't her stepdad, it was her actual dad, sorry. She's got a stepdad and a stepmom, this friend of mine. I can never remember which house it was at. I'm pretty sure it was... Yeah, it was her dad's house. So... He was in the garage just painting something, and that was the noise that we heard, and that was the scent that we smelled. But it really freaked us out at the time because we had just finished playing like a chapter of the game or something like that. And then a little bit later, after we're making all of ourselves food and everything, after we got scared from her dad and all that fun stuff, what happened was I went back to the living room to get something, and on the pause screen was a bloody hand running down the screen, and that really freaked me out. And I went and I grabbed them real quick, and I was like, oh my God, you guys, there's a bloody handprint. And I went to show them, and when I went to show them, it was gone. And I was like, okay, I swear I'm not crazy, and I didn't just dream that up. There was a bloody handprint going... What are those whispers? There was a bloody handprint going all the way down the screen when I did this, or when I came back and saw. And like, it's not like they didn't believe me, but they were like, huh, that's even creepier than what we had previously imagined. And then whoops. Oh yes, I'm so brave. I'm so brave. Oh, there's more gold. I think I'll just kind of get my gold real quick, thanks. No, so then what happened after that was... Oh, shots. Oh my gosh. My gosh. Just kill the Skelelord. There's a second one? Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Don't... Stop it. I'm trying. There are many, 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 many skeletons. And they just keep coming. Okay. And a lot of them are protected by major skeleton. Oh, thanks. Um, yeah, me too. I know you're dying, bro. I know you're dying. I know you're dying. Okay. Hi. Hi. Okay. Let me out now. Give me that bread. I mean that whatever.
Elf needs food.
I know. I know. He's got some food now. He should be fine. Where am I going? I guess I'll go back this way. But where? Anyways, so I thought it was just kind of a funny story that my friend freaking, it was just a crazy night. I don't know. Good times in high school. But yeah, Fatal Frame. Oh, fuck, I can't go back that way. Fatal Frame was definitely one of those games that I got really, really into, and I'm still really into. No, it's not that back that way. And I've played all of them. That's not even, that's a freaking lie. I've only played the second and the third one so far. I haven't played the first one at all. I don't have a PlayStation, or the first PlayStation. So I don't think I can play that one unless I have a PS1. Unless you can buy it on the PS3. Oh, of course it's up there. Freaking blind. I don't think you can buy it on the PS3, but I don't know, you might be able to. I bought the, oh, this is weird.
Poor little turkey. Just an innocent bystander killed in cold.
Yep, pretty much, yes. I just have to remember to not go exactly back the way that I came. Alright, let's go. Another key, thank you. What's it talking about? Fatal Frame. Yeah, let's go. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a game that I've been really into that game for a while. I did a lot of research on it. I like how, for the most part, all of the games are connected. I feel like, well, actually, I think the fourth one is the only one that doesn't have any real connections to the other games. It's just kind of random. Because in the first one, you play as a character whose name I cannot remember, and she's looking for her brother. And I don't know why I want to call her Riku. Her name might be Riku. I don't even know. But you're playing as her, and she's looking for her brother, and it brings you into Himura Mansion. Things get all kinds of spoopy and stuff, and I don't really want to spoil it for you, but some stuff happens. And then you play as these two twins, Miyu and Mayu, in the second game. And they go into this really creepy village. And basically all of the bad ghosts, the very evil ghosty goos, are, they're just evil ghosts because they, usually they're shrine maidens of some kind. And, some kind of ritual to keep the gates of hell closed went terribly wrong. Yep, there you are. I knew it. And, because of that, they just become evil, vengeful spirits. And, that's basically what you're running away from throughout the entire game is, shit. We died at the same time. How romantic. Tis me. Yep. Anyways, so I don't know. That's kind of the premise of most of the games. But then you play as Miyu and Mayu, and then in the third one you play as a photographer whose name I also cannot remember because I'm kind of terrible with names, and the second game is the one that I've played the most, which is why I know who Miyu and Mayu are, and that's about it. But you play as a photographer, and it's not a spoiler because it's the very first scene in the game is she's driving the car and her boyfriend dies, and it kind of haunts her about, or whatever, she's haunted about the entire thing. And so that's kind of where that one starts off, and then she ends up actually dreaming about Himura Mansion, and it's just kind of really interesting because you get to see Himura Mansion again. If you've played through the first one, you're like, oh my god, I know all of this. Like, I know where well, not everything, but I know where most things are. I recognize this. I recognize this room with the hanging ropes and everything else. And like, I've seen playthroughs of the first game, so I'm fairly familiar with it. Where is all of that? Oh, look at all that gold. Should I open it? I think I will. So I'm fairly familiar with the layout and everything, but the first time that I played through the third game, I wasn't familiar with it at all. So for me, it was more like a reverse familiarization with it. You have the little hanging rope room. Oh, I got a skull coin, like an actual legit skull coin. Oh, I can't go through there. Fuck. Oh well. I tried. I guess there's a right way and a wrong way to do this. Do I need... Oh. Never mind. Oh, I guess I've got a bunch of keys. Well, shit, I didn't even know. Let's fight you guys. So that's kind of part of where the third game is connected, but in the third game, you also play as the character from the first game. Which is really cool, and she actually works with and is roommates with the actual main character in the third game. So she's like a secondary character in the third game, whereas she already was a main character in her own first game. I don't know, I just thought it was really interesting the way that they connected that, and then you also play as the uncle in the third game to Miyu and Mayu. You play as their uncle, so it's like familial bonds and such are in there, and it's, I don't know. And if you actually look at the Wikipedia and everything, there's a lot that has to do with certain people being related to the creator of the camera obscura, and Miyu and Mayu are actually descendants of them or something along those lines. Oh, Rei, her name is Rei. That's the main character in the third one, not in the first one. I do not remember the main character's name in the first one, unfortunately. I'm terrible with names. But yeah, you play as Rei in the third one. And then also the other main character girl from the first one, and Miyu and Mayu's uncle. And then in the fourth one, it's kind of weird, because there, at least from what I can remember, there's really no one who's connected to that game, except for that is a giant down there that I just noticed. Anyways, there's God, how do I use a potion? Q? I know. Let me get one more potion. Yeah. Let me get some okay, good. Never mind. I don't need to do anything. Before I Yo, I know, but I'm like right at the exit, so it's not a big deal. I'm just gonna finish what I'm trying to say real quick. In the fourth one, you don't really have any connections besides the dude who actually created the camera obscura, and he, I guess, dies on the island or something like that, because the fourth one takes place on an island. So I guess that's really the only connection with that one, is that it kind of reveals a little more of the backstory of the person who created the camera obscura. It's whatever. At least I'm pretty sure that's what it is. There's a lot that goes into it. But then in the fifth one, from what I understand, you actually play as the daughter of Mafuyu, who is the brother in the first one. I just remembered his name, and the sister, which is gross, super gross. But she's like a half ghost type person, I guess. There's a lot. It gets really complicated. But yeah, so you play as that daughter. You do play as Miyu in the very, 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 very beginning. So she's in there again too. And then there's a Kurosawa is a name that is in the second game, and you have another Kurosawa in the fifth game. So it's like it's supposed to be like years later. But yeah, so the fourth one or the fifth one kind of connects all of them back together. And I don't know. I like the series, but the fourth one I think is my least favorite. I haven't actually played it yet because it's only in Japanese, and I think right now it's actually only in Japan also. But yeah, the first, second, and third one, and the fifth one, from what I understand, are all connected. The fourth one's kind of the weirdo, and that's my TLDR type thing, or TLDL. Too long didn't listen. Yes. Oh, I didn't reach all the way to the top though. Oh well. Anyways, so that's it for this episode, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.